Good Wednesday morning, everybody. It's January 11th, 2017, and a little bit less rain, less ice,
no doubt,
and just kind of cold.
It is. It was kind of
Not
cold.
too bad.
Weird thing I've been having last night and this morning. I'm getting a lot of frost on the inside of my windshield.
Hey,
It's very annoying.
That means you had a little water seepage inside the vehicle.
There's some seepage happening.
Oh boy.
I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh boy. That's all right. You know, just throw on that defroster and
Well, that's
wait
the
20
problem
minutes.
with it. It gets worse as I go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I get in and it looks clear, and then like 2 minutes down the road, I'm like, well, I better pull over for a minute because I can't see a thing now. Pain in the butt.
What's Ace Ventura Pet Detective? Stick your head out the window.
That's very true. I thought about pulling one of those.
Saying.
Safety first. So
Safety
I pulled
first.
over.
Yeah. That sounds like a little water in the
You got
old
some
vehicle.
seepage. Got to do the old Barbasol on the windshield trick. Have you ever seen that?
I have heard about this.
That works.
Does it?
Yes. Also, turning on your air conditioner and opening your windows a little bit works faster.
That works too?
All works.
Excuse me, my nose just keeps
It's
leaking
okay.
today.
It's a great video on YouTube by Mark Rober, all about, he tested all these different methods of how to defrost your windows fastest. Check it out.
Have you used your credit card to scrape the windows?
Not my credit card, but like an old like school ID. Because I didn't want to like break my credit card or something, which I broke that ID. So good thinking up here.
It just doesn't surprise me that you would do that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's because this is a running theme. My windshield scraper also broken. The scraper part, the brush, fine. Those are hard to break, turns out. But the scraper part, broken. Pieces, obliterated. It's a real problem.
I think we could just do a show on just your life. Just
Yeah. Hey,
Preston's life. It could be a new show coming
The
this
life
fall.
of Preston.
it'll be
Yeah.
a real tragedy.
Lots of crying, lots
So
of
many
darkness,
tears.
lots of sitting in the corner,
Yep.
rocking back and forth. I get it.
All kinds of that stuff.
Wow.
Well, that's the beginning of the show.
Hey, wow. If we haven't set the bar high enough, let me try and do a little bit more.
Do it.
Better. Today on the show, we're going to talk about the Stoughton Dancers and headlines. That's today. You're going to want to come down here to the community center. We'll talk about that in headlines. Talk about ice dams,
Ooh.
seepage,
Oh,
word of the day. Talk about water getting into your home through ice dams. Thought it's a good time. I mean, usually we talk about it after a lot of snow has fallen, but
yeah.
some people may notice some leakage after yesterday. So
Okay.
talk about that. And then just in time, the Fitchburg Fire Department, we sat down with Adam Dorn to talk about CO poisoning. And just in the news recently, had the women's hockey team.
sure.
Badger hockey team was exposed, the whole team. And they were at a visiting location, and a lot of people exposed. So I'll talk about that. And then, of course, today's headlines. Some
Sounds
interesting
good.
ones today.
I like it. I'm ready.
So stay tuned for that. First, we kick it off with weather this morning and winter weather advisory. It seems like this just keeps timing out every day, like
It does.
either the morning rush hour or the afternoon commute home.
That's not good.
So take a look here. Here's what you can expect. Wintry precipitation will move back into the area this afternoon. So winter weather advisory is in effect for this afternoon and evening, along with snow, sleet, and rain. Freezing rain is expected up to, I don't like this.
Ugh.
Eee. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eek. This is going to be ice buildup. Ice accumulation possible. That much ice can result in very slippery conditions,
That's not
even
good.
on treated roads. So we already have ice in some places.
Yep.
So
Go slow.
look out for that. Again,
Your
all
eyes
this
peeled.
all come in this afternoon. So
There
it's
you go.
devastating.
I'm devastated, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have an uplifting story to bring us right around from this news.
is cool.
So here you go. Here's a picture of our some of our fire department, and they have received 10 Reach bags. So this is again, if you remember Reach a Child, who we talked about recently, partnering up with the EMS squad. Now they're over here with the Fitchburg Fire Rescue Team. The delivery was made possible due to the funds raised at the Kickin' It for Kids charity kickball tournament, which happens in August right here in Fitchburg.
They just keep kicking it.
I know, and these first responders will now be able to comfort and distract, it says 200 children in crisis with age-appropriate children's books. So every time we talk about it, just like to shout out the work they're doing. Super awesome, very appreciated. I know officers that we talked to in the past also just sing the praises of this program, so awesome to see them
That
partnering
is
with
good
Fitchburg
stuff.
more.
Very, very cool. Yeah. Wish we could have been there.
I know.
We're gonna have to go tour these and see what books they got.
Indeed.
All right, moving on here. Fitchburg Senior Center today is hosting these guys, the Stone Dancers. I'm sorry. Well, it was there a second ago, I swear. There they are. The Stone Dancers today come in today at 10:30 a.m. The dancers will perform authentic Scandinavian dances in the upper level of the Senior Center. That's the Community Center, Oak Hall, as we call it here. All is welcome to attend, and we will be taping this and rebroadcasting it at a later time. So either way, 10:30 today if you want to see it in person. And I believe Jill McCone's son dances in this.
I do believe.
So there you go.
Very
Shout out.
Good. Come on down. Enjoy the program. Speaking of programs, mark your calendars. We got another
Sounds
good
good
one.
one.
This is on February 17th. This is Laura Ingalls Wilder. This is the Jessica Mincha Live Theater. If you remember, we had her here also in the past. This is a kind of interactive theater experience where she embodies Laura Ingalls, who is the author of the Little House series of books, on which the TV series Little House on the Prairie was based. So this is going to be, again, February 17th at 12:40 p.m., and she'll be here at the Fitchburg Senior Center. So bring your questions, because she has researched the character, of course, that she'll be embodying. She answers questions. She interacts with the audience. It's very cool.
It is really cool.
Like you said, she never breaks character. Like, seriously.
When she comes in, she's character.
It's Laura Ingalls. She will be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her questions right when she gets in.
Ambush. It's an ambush.
Do you know what a TV is? I mean, you know,
She won't know.
any malaria out there?
Well, maybe she will know, because she has a very famous TV show. But anyways, I digress.
Hey, yo. All right, Daddy-Daughter Dance. Mark your calendars. Friday, February 17th, 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Fitchburg Community Center. And, wow, this is a fun one. The night will start with a catered dinner, followed by a night of dancing, plus photography provided by, who's FACTv? Never heard of those guys.
Weird.
Remember that this thing fills up really fast. So if you want to get involved in this, you need to get out to the Recreation Department's website and sign up today.
Very good.
Fun.
Beep, bop, boop.
Funness.
It is fun. It's very fun.
How about this fun event coming up?
Yes, all those anglers out there, you fishing folks, get your rods and reels ready to go for a rip-roaring weekend of fun. You can there's a free fishing weekend coming up, January 21st and 22nd. You can fish almost anywhere in Wisconsin without your license or trout stamp on the free fishing weekend. So like I said, get ready to go. Most waters out of the state are also open, except for spring trout ponds. So be aware of that. But yeah, it's a free weekend, so you can get out there free of charge.
And we are talking about ice fishing here.
Well, yes. There's ice.
Well, there is another free fishing weekend that comes in the summer as well. So this is good. If you're interested in ice fishing at all, or ever thought you wanted to try it, this would be the chance. And there is a festival in Marshall, apparently. So
very good. Make sure the ice is thick enough before you go.
You
out
heard
there.
it here.
Safety first.
All right, well, I'm going to move on. Wisconsin DOT joins Waze Connected Citizens Program for a two-way data share that hopes to ease congestion and better inform motorists. I have this app.
Yes,
I love this app.
It's a great app.
This is a really good app. So here's kind of the details, the bulk of this. This is a two-way data share that hopes to ease congestion and better inform motorists, designed as a free two-way data share. So basically, you know, as a driver or your passenger, you can mark certain traffic details. So
correct.
If traffic's really slow, you can mark that it is slow. And then what can happen is the DOT can also track some of that information as well and get the information out through their network. So either way, it's a kind of a connection between Wisconsin DOT and using the Waze app. So either way, it benefits all of us in a different way to get that data out on traffic and traffic jams, whatever else is happening, conditions. So I think that's pretty cool.
Real-time crowdsourced traffic information, Jeremy.
It's going to be great. And the Waze data will be incorporated into the redesigned 511 Wisconsin website, which is coming this spring. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, should be awesome.
All right, that is your headlines this morning. Coming up next, we open up the old digest. We're talking ice dams. You ever heard of that? We'll tell you next what they are.